Good morning. Before we begin this morning, I would like to ask that all cell phones be turned to vibrate. And during the ceremony, we ask that you remain seated and keep the aisles clear. For graduates and family members who are unable to attend in person, they are welcome to view the live stream via Vaughn College's YouTube channel. Please stand for the academic procession. Please remain standing. The Civil Air Patrol will post the colors followed by the singing of the national anthem. It is appropriate to remove your caps during the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Again, good morning and welcome, distinguished guests, our honorary degree recipient, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, graduating students, family and friends, and those watching via the live stream. My name is Dr. Paul Laverne, and I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Vaughn College, and I'd like to welcome you all to the commencement exercise. To our graduates, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines commencement as the ceremonies or day for conferring degrees or diplomas. And the Oxford Languages English Dictionary defines commencement as a beginning or a start. If you merge these two definitions together, it is a very special day. It is the day that the degree that you have worked so hard on to achieve will ceremoniously be conferred on you. This also signifies the start of you using the knowledge you have acquired through the education experiences that you have had with us to advance your profession and career goals, or perhaps in pursuit of another degree. Today is special indeed. Now I will introduce the senior administrators and the department chairs on the platform today, as well as our student speaker. Our president will introduce our honorary degree recipient, while the chair of the Board of Trustees will announce the trustees joining us today. Please hold your applause till after I've read all the names. Vice President of Training, Mr. Dominic Proscia. Vice President of Student Affairs, Ms. Kelly Smith. Chief of Staff, Mr. Steve Sellen. Grand Marshal, Associate Professor Robert Camera. President of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Margaret Ducharme. Chair of the Engineering and Technologies Department, Dr. Hossein Rahimi. Chair of the Management Department, Dr. Maxime Lubner. Chief Flight Instructor, John Charalambos, and Student Marshal and Speaker, Ms. Kenna Fullerton. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Sharon B. DeVivo.
Congratulations. And you got a gorgeous day. So excited for you and for all of your families and our guests that are here today. This is an incredibly special day for our community, and we're just so glad you're all here. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the administration, and the faculty, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Vaughn College's 2026 commencement. Delivering our commencement address and receiving an honorary degree today is our distinguished guest, Mr. Barry C. Bragdon, Jr., a Vaughn College alumnus and now president of UPS Worldport. I will introduce Mr. Bragdon in greater detail later in the ceremony. Since its founding in 1932, Vaughn College has been an institution dedicated to developing well-educated graduates who are successful in their chosen career fields. And the work of Vaughn's faculty has provided the pathway for your success. This distinguished group has guided the college through decades of academic development and technological change. Would the men and women of the faculty please stand and be recognized for their contributions to the graduating class? Not students, just faculty. Thank you. Another critical group of stakeholders who've been integral to our evolution is our forward-thinking Board of Trustees, who have worked closely with our campus constituents to provide the strategic vision that will support this institution for generations to come. As a result of these efforts, Vaughn continues to enhance its reputation as a higher education institution that provides a transformative educational experience. The evidence of that is the ranking of Vaughn as #1 in the nation in upward mobility, and we continue to achieve similar distinctions. This year, U.S. News & World Report again recognized us for social mobility. We ranked in the top 4% of colleges nationwide for return on investment. Vaughn has also been designated as an opportunity college by the Carnegie classifications, recognizing the college as a model for high access and high earnings, and by the New York City Economic Development Corporation as the #1 institution in New York City for moving students from the bottom 20% in income to the top. We recently took another step in fulfilling our strategic vision when we were approved by the Federal Aviation Administration to become one of only 11 institutions in the U.S. to offer air traffic control training on campus. They will test next week. This allows our graduates to be placed directly into facilities, tower facilities. Vaughn is leading the nation to help solve the air traffic control shortage, and our first class will be on their way this summer. Additionally, Vaughn has created new opportunities for our students that builds upon our close connection with our supportive industry partners. These include an expansion of our partnership with JetBlue, which I think some of you are going to next, that has a gateway employment program for our aviation maintenance students, 10 full scholarships starting this fall, plus internships with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, and the role of lead educational partner for the FAA's pilot program that will bring air taxis to the metropolitan region. All of these relationships will continue to raise awareness about the significance of your degree. I'd also like to highlight the significant student achievements that unfolded this year. Vaughn's uncrewed aerial systems team competed against top institutions at a competition in Maryland, as well as the Vertical Flight Society. The Rover Club competed in the NASA Human Exploration Challenge in Alabama. Our robotics team went back to the VexU World Championship, I think for the 11th year in a row. And the aerospace maintenance team competed in the maintenance, repair, and overhaul competition in Orlando in the University College category, where the team's president received a scholarship from American Airlines. There are several seniors from all of those groups, plus many others who made significant contributions who are graduating today. Thank you for your investment in this community, and we know you will make us proud as you move forward. Graduates, as you make your way in the world today, I applaud each of you for achieving this incredible milestone. Many of you are the first in your families to receive a college degree. We, as are your families, are incredibly proud of your accomplishment and look forward to your successes. As many of you have heard me say, and it bears repeating today, this incredible community of different lived experiences, races, ethnicities, genders, ages, and more is our superpower. We are better, stronger, and smarter when we go together. My message to you today is that your degree is a testament of your abilities. Take the confidence that you feel today with you as you become a professional, and know that you have talents and strengths to share. You will make every company and organization you join better, and you belong. Please remember that. The ritual, it's okay, you can clap. The ritual in which we are participating testifies that you have completed a rigorous course of study that supports the purpose of this college. You have been challenged and tested, and you have prevailed. This event marks the beginning of a new phase in your lives, and I encourage you to take time today, especially since it's so beautiful out, to appreciate this incredible milestone and to celebrate your triumph. Congratulations to all of our graduates, and enjoy your achievement. It is now my privilege to introduce and welcome to the podium the chair of our Board of Trustees, founder and managing director of the Vaughn Advisory Group, and third generation of the Vaughn founders family, Mr. Peter Vaughn.
Thank you, Sharon. Let me add my welcome to everyone, but especially to our soon-to-be graduates, their families, their friends, who've come here to celebrate this incredible accomplishments and the incredible accomplishments of this graduating class. Another group who is here to celebrate this occasion is a very special group of individuals who are seated right here behind me, who contribute their time, their expertise, and their passion throughout the year to support the vision and mission of Vaughn College. It is an honor and a privilege to work with each of them. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the members of the Vaughn Board of Trustees who are with us today. Please hold your applause to the end, and I'll ask each trustee to stand as I call their name. Terry Bristol, former Chief Operating Officer of the Federal Aviation Administration and the Vaughn College Board Secretary. Former Chief Aviation Strategy Officer for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Patty Clark. Director of Aviation of Westchester County, April Gaspari. Melvin Hurd, General Manager of Business Aviation at GE Aerospace. Former Chief Executive Officer of Avports, Ozzie Moore. Executive Partner at Cirrus Capital Group and Executive Chair of Maglev Aero, Rod Randall. And Mary Ward Callan, former Managing Director of Technical Activities for the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers and our Vaughn College Board Treasurer. Please join me in thanking all of them for their leadership and their commitment to Vaughn College. And now to our graduates. Today is a moment of celebration and a moment of transition, but it's also a moment of responsibility. A Vaughn College degree carries a clear set of expectations into the world. You are entering industries and jobs that demand precision, accountability, and trust, where the quality of your work affects companies, it affects systems, communities, and in some cases, lives. What gives me the utmost confidence in all of you is not just what you've learned, but how you've learned it, through the being challenged, having discipline, and with hands-on experience. You understand how to solve problems, many times very complicated ones. You understand how to work as a part of a team. And importantly, you understand that progress depends on people who are willing to step forward and take ownership. So do just that. Step forward with confidence, with optimism, and with the knowledge that you've got this. To the families and friends here today, thank you. Your encouragement and sacrifice made these achievements possible for your graduate and for everybody else. You absolutely share in this success. Graduates, as you've moved forward, remember that your career will be built over time, one decision at a time. But also remember that reputation is earned the same way, through integrity, consistency, reliability, and the way you treat others. Stay grounded in those values, and you will see the returns that it brings to you and to others. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations to the class of 2026. We are so very proud of you, and we look forward to all that you offer the world as you go out. Thank you.
On Thursday, May 7th, the college held its annual honors convocation ceremony. At that ceremony, our outstanding graduating students were presented with awards for their respective departments for educational excellence. The criteria for some of these awards is listed in your program. Students also received awards for service to the institution and athletics. Graduates today are adorned with cords, stoles, pins, and medals of varying colors that signify their graduation with honors, induction into the National Society of Leadership and Success, and tassels to signify veteran status. Will all of the graduates who received awards and honors at the convocation ceremony please rise and be recognized? Congratulations to all the award recipients, and thank you for your contributions to Vaughn College. Ms. Kenna Fullerton is graduating today with academic honors, and we have asked her to also address us about her path here today. She's graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Airline Management and received the top honor as the recipient of the Board of Trustees Award, and has recently obtained her property and casualty insurance license from the New York State Department of Financial Services, important for someone who seeks a career in aviation insurance. She's also been an incredible member of the community, and we are pleased today to have her represent the class of 2026. Please welcome Ms. Kenna Fullerton.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Laverne, Dr. DeVivo, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, administrators, staff, families, and the Vaughn College class of 2026. I am incredibly grateful to be here and see all of you here today. I am from Tacoma, Washington. As I have spent the last 4 years explaining to people, there is a state called Washington. It is not DC, and Tacoma is sort of like the Newark of Seattle. I am on the autism spectrum. Ever since I was a little kid, I was excited about transportation. As I got older, aviation has been my special interest. It has been rewarding to get a degree under the approach to LaGuardia Airport's runway 4. The planes flying overhead were always there to remind me why every lecture, test, and assignment was important. I chose to come to Vaughn College, a small school on the other side of the country, because of the people I met. From my campus tour, through all of my classes, I was surrounded by wonderful people. Students, staff, faculty alike. Each one of you has interesting stories to tell, jokes I have never heard before, and a unique perspective on life I never would have gotten to hear had I not come to Vaughn College. I got an education in both the classroom and the world from getting to know all of you. In some ways, I don't feel as if my story is the one that should be told today. I am not the first in my family to attend college. I have memories of being a kid, riding buses around Seattle with my dad when he was getting his master's degree. My mom taught elementary school, and she took her students to local colleges so they could picture themselves in higher education. A few times, my parents took us to dinner at the university dining hall, and I understood getting a degree was in my future plans, especially when it meant you could eat pizza and chicken strips at the same time. For many of you, it was not that simple. You may have learned another language, supported your family, served in the military, or come back to school after time away. You forged a path beyond anyone's expectations to be walking across this stage today, and that deserves to be celebrated. I want to thank every loved one who is here in the audience today supporting a graduate. You have helped shape all of us into who we are. We know that your sacrifice was not just showing up today. It was tuition payments, meals, phone calls. It was love and compassion that is difficult to repay. Thank you for everything. If I can ask one favor for all of you in the next chapter of your lives, it is this. Consider your values in all that you do. Your values may be cultural, religious, shaped by family, friends, or developed independently. As you experience challenges, success, make mistakes, and continue to learn, your values will guide you. They will help you remain strong in the face of adversity and conflict, even if you are asked to compromise them. Your values have carried you through your education, and they will continue to be important in this next chapter of your life. Always remember to take care of your community, your planet, and let your values guide your humanity. The most important asset that we have now and will always have is each other. One of Vaughn's core values is belonging. Remember that you belong, and share that sense of belonging in wherever you go and whatever you do. If I can be selfish for a moment, I want to thank my family. My parents have supported me every step of the way. My partner, Annabelle, has been my rock, and I love you. I'm grateful for Vaughn's faculty for giving me an education in the industry far beyond what the curriculum required. I especially want to thank my student affairs family for everything they have given me. I don't know if I would have made it through if it weren't for my friends in W142. Thank you. Thank you, all of you, for working so hard and sacrificing so much to make this day possible. So my fellow graduates, I know you will do amazing things. It is because you are amazing people. I am proud to be among you. Congratulations to the Vaughn College class of 2026.
Thank you so much, Kenna. You made me cry. And congratulations on your new role with Bridge Specialty Group as a leading global insurance wholesaler, and she starts there next week, right? Yeah, so congratulations. Today we are honored to have as our commencement speaker, Mr. Barry C. Bragdon, Jr. I'd like to ask our board chair to join me at the podium with today's honoree. Today, we are honored to have as our commencement speaker, Mr. Barry C. Bragdon, Jr. He's a U.S. Navy veteran and accomplished operations leader, and his career reflects dedication, resilience, and commitment to continuous learning. He began his UPS journey in 1994 as a package handler in the Maspeth facility in Queens, while completing his degree at what was then known as the College of Aeronautics, today Vaughn College. He steadily advanced through the organization, holding key leadership roles across small package, hub, and transportation operations. His experience spans New York, New Jersey, Long Island, the South. As he said to me last night, every problem area he got assigned. Known for driving productivity and innovation in complex, high-volume environments. Mr. Bragdon has earned a reputation for operational excellence while leading major facilities where his teams achieve record performance and strengthen service reliability. His ability to build strong teams and deliver results ultimately led to his appointment as president of WorldPort, UPS's most complex and globally connected operation. As a leader, he emphasizes servant leadership, putting people first, protecting and developing the workforce, and in creating an environment where values are empowered. At WorldPort, he champions a culture focused on safety in every decision, continuous training and development, and clear accountability through meaningful measures, building capability to perform today while preparing the next generation of leaders. Before joining UPS, Mr. Bragdon served aboard the USS Kitty Hawk during Desert Storm as an aircraft mechanic and plane captain. He's a passionate mentor and champion for diversity, equity, and inclusion, and has helped establish and grow business resource groups supporting African Americans, Hispanics, women, and veteran communities. He's a native of Queens, go Queens, and remains committed to inspiring future leaders, especially those beginning their journey. And I will now read from the citation that Dr. Laverne is holding. In recognition of your accomplishments as a key operations leader, as president of UPS WorldPort, a global air hub and one of the most pivotal logistics operations in the world, for your dedication, resilience, and commitment to service-centered leadership by putting people first, protecting and developing the workforce, and creating an environment where teams are valued and empowered, for your honorable military service, defending freedom and safeguarding lives on the USS Kitty Hawk, during Desert Storm as an aircraft mechanic and plane captain, and for your enduring role as a mentor and champion for inclusion, expanding opportunity, and supporting the next generation of aviation leaders, including Vaughn students. We are indeed proud to bestow upon you Barry C. Bragdon, Jr., Vaughn College's Doctor of Science degree, honoris causa, on this day, Saturday, May 16th, 2026. Congratulations, Dr. Bragdon.
Good morning. I had to take that all in for a moment, so pardon me while I collect myself, right? I remember the day, sitting in 1999 as a fellow alum, wondering what tomorrow would bring. And now I'm looking out at the future of where Vaughn will head to. And I'm telling you today that your degree is going to take you places. Never in my mind did I fathom that my great family, as they left and migrated from St. Croix to USVI to come to Harlem, USA, born in Harlem and raised in Queens, looking out the windows from my project window on the 11th floor at JFK, seeing planes come in and out as a child, not knowing how that would shape my future and my life. Hearing the Concorde go and take off and back and forth and rattle in the building to your core, never did I think I would turn a wrench or service engines or take fuel samples or be a plane captain or be trusted to put a captain of the U.S. Navy or commanding officer in the air. None of that would be possible without family, without support of faculty, and without a Vaughn College degree. So let's give that a round of applause in itself. This is nostalgic for me. So Worldport is in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm not in New York City like I used to be. As of 2017, I left the city. So every time I touch down and I drive that GCP, that Grand Central, and I look over and I see Vaughn, it just stirs me up. I think about it, and it was last night when we were all together and we drove by and I looked in the yard and I said, there goes that Cessna. I was turning the wrenches out there wondering who had the pieces, who lost the bolt, who didn't keep the stuff together, who dropped the bag, right? Remembering those days out there, rain or shine, practicing tearing apart those engines, putting them back together, sitting in labs, sheet metal class, right? The co-requisites, the prerequisites, if you didn't pass one, you couldn't do the other, right? Those days, the pressures coming in, battling the Van Wyck, battling the Grand Central, wondering if you're gonna make it on time. It seemed like the Grand Central and Van Wyck been under construction since I've been born. I guess they waiting on one of us to fix it, right? We're gonna have to get out there and fix those highways. It was so much pressure to get into those classes every day, right? But we did it. Through perseverance, through determination, you did it. I'm gonna talk to you today about the radar and the heart, navigating the flight of a lifetime. See, your humble beginnings are important. My humble beginnings is what I hold on to. That is my passion, that is my core. Your support team is here with you today. The families that poured into you, that sacrifice, I watched y'all out there in that parking lot today. You look good. I watched you get out your cars and pull yourself together. Some of you putting on your gowns. I watched sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers put your whole get up together, zip you up and make sure you look good. And then I watched as you fouled up to walk through here. I gotta say to Vaughn, y'all dressed this place up pretty well. It looks good from the outside and the inside. It's a sense of pride and ownership that we're gonna leave today. So I wanna thank President DeVivo, the Board of Trustees, the distinguished faculty, the proud families in the audience, and more importantly, the distinguished, classy class of 2026. It is with profound honor to stand before you today for the 94th commencement. Did you hear that? The 94th commencement ceremony. Let's talk about, in order to understand the importance of what we're going to walk out of here with today, that degree, you got to understand where we came from. Because not only did you have humble beginnings, so did Vaughn. So let's go back. My opening is a legacy of ascent. In 1932, in the teeth of the Great Depression, there was a college that started out there in Newark, New Jersey. It didn't have high-tech simulators. It didn't have these fancy buildings and lights. But it had grit, right? It had a vision. That facility in Newark was the humble beginning that eventually changed and moved the world to put us to where we are today. Today, as you sit in your cap and gowns, you aren't just graduates. You and I are the modern manifestation of that determined spirit. UPS had similar humble beginnings, starting in 1907. So let's talk about the power that comes from a humble beginning. I shared a little bit of mine, right? Many of you have navigated these humble beginning chapters in your life, and you still are. Perhaps you're the first in your family to cross the stage. Perhaps you worked double shifts, you worked hard, you did your labs, and you did something in the military, you were reserve, you did multiple things to get to where you were. There might have been times you were robbing Peter to pay Paul. Don't think I don't know, right? Splitting that value meal just to have enough to pay the tuition, or working harder to get that scholarship because you made dean's list or president's list to help the ends meet. There probably was times where you looked and you didn't know how you were going to make a way, but the way is made. Look to the left, look to the right. Guess what, class of 2026? You made it. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. The professional world is going to want to take something back from you. They're going to want you to overcome your humble beginnings. I'm going to leave you with a little seed, a gem today. I challenge you, don't think that thought. I want you to leverage your humble beginnings. See where it takes you. My own path came from them projects out there in Queens, right? And some challenging environments that I had to be raised up in Queens. I'm from Far Rockaway, Queens. It wasn't easy. And I went then, after high school, to the U.S. Navy to better myself, remembering what my passion was, watching those planes, and became an airman, not knowing that it would elevate me and take me further, to where turning that wrench became important, to where when I got out of the military and they told me that without us, you'll be back. You'll be nothing. I wish they could look and see me today. They said that if you don't re-enlist and go back in your community and bring others to re-enlist, you will not make it. You'll be flipping burgers somewhere. That was my motivation. Because guess what? We come from a life that always tells us we can't. We come from a background that's set up to see us fail. But our families support us and uplift us and help us to take us further. And Vaughn does something special that no other school can do. You talked about the small school and that atmosphere, that personable atmosphere from the faculty, from the Board of Trustees. There's a passion because it's not just about the degree, it's about the individual. Our CEO and president, Sharon DeVivo, she has a special passion for every life. And I know that from behind the curtain. It's not just about your cap and gown today. She sees a sense and pride of every seat, every individual, and every person that is speaking on today. See, you don't get to have that in any big old college. But see, because they want us to succeed, they're willing to roll up their sleeves and dig in. So that's the kind of leadership that you need and the leadership you need to be. Because when you start from the ground up like we all have, you gain something that can't be taught in a textbook. You have something that's called like ground crew ethos, right? You understand how things actually work. You don't see just a project. You see the people behind the project that make it work. Whether you end up in a cockpit, a boardroom, or wherever you are, never forget your humble beginnings and never be afraid to stand on that same deck with your team. See, you don't want to become too big and too cocky because you're going to miss your opportunity. Opportunities come in too many ways. Stay humble. We came from those backgrounds. Keep it as your core. Your willingness to remember where you started is exactly what's going to make you the leader that everybody wants to follow and makes you more relatable. Now let's talk about situational awareness and your professional radar. Your degree from Vaughn has given you the technical instruments to fly. But as you transition into your degrees, you need skills that go beyond the screen, and that's situational awareness. Our humble beginnings kind of planted some of that in us. But in aviation, situational awareness could be life or death. It's the ability to perceive your environments, comprehend what it means, and to project what happens next. In your career, this is your professional radar. At UPS, for me and my teams, that situational awareness means how a single line could break down or a conveyor and impact global e-commerce. We're talking about a $1 billion operation that sorts 2 million priority packages a day, not just in the US, but globally. If we allow weather or anything to stand in our way, or even not working through people and getting them to enjoy and stand in a vision and engage, we will not pass, we will fail. Failure means that everybody's global e-commerce globally can fail. So that's a big responsibility. And these are the type of jobs that's waiting for you on the other side. Your Vaughn degree has prepared you for that level. So as you enter companies like Boeing, Lockheed, or the FAA, don't just look at the data. Look at the people, you heard me. Look at the people, look at the culture, right? Be ahead of the tails, ahead of the aircraft. The world of 2026 is moving at Mach speed. You got AI, right? You got everything changing around you. The global economy is changing. So you have to continue to be agile and be able to change, just like you were able to change when traffic hit you in your path and you still got in that class and aced that test. When you humbled out because you didn't think you could do it and you went for extra help. I did that. And this is the faculty that was able to help you when you needed that extra help. Selfless. And that leads me into my next discussion, servant leadership and the work of self. Technical skills and awareness is still not enough. To truly rise above, you must lead with a different heart. You must embrace servant leadership. Never forget where you came from. In the Navy and at UPS, I saw that the most powerful leaders weren't the loudest ones in the rooms. They were the ones that asked, how can I help you succeed? Because you're working through teams. And servant leadership is the intentional choice to put growth and well-being of others before yourself. So suppress your ego and stand on pride and confidence. This requires two very difficult things. Working on your biases. You're going to encounter a lot of bias intervention as you go through your careers. I can't tell you that the rooms looked like me when I elevated up in UPS. In fact, it didn't. So I knew the responsibility was bigger, and it was bigger for me. To keep the doors open for others that want that opportunity. Folks like you that are getting the degrees today that look differently than what those rooms look like. An opportunity, that is important. Remember, it's not only about you. It's about the ones that are following behind you in your footsteps. And I'm back as an alum to tell you that we can break these barriers. The second part of that is constant reinvention. The person you are today is not the person you're going to need to be 10 years from now. You have to constantly change, constantly grow, constantly evolve. Think about it. Vaughn didn't stay the same. If they did, we wouldn't be here today. So 94 years of excellence and growing and evolving, and you just heard President DeVivo talk about all the different things that the college is engaged in. More importantly, is still engaged in the same communities in which we come from. They're meeting the people where they are. And that's what you have to do. Don't forget to go back and meet the people where they are. They need us. There's diamonds in the rough, just like all of us that are looking for opportunities. So in closing, let's talk about the mission ahead. Class of 2026, you're graduating into a world that needs your specific brand of Vaughn excellence. You have the grit and the fortitude of your beginnings. You have the radar of your situational awareness. You have the heart of a servant leader. And today, you officially got the wings of a Vaughn graduate. As you leave this place today, look at your fellow graduates. These are your wingmen. Treat every person in your life, no matter what your career is, that you encounter, from the CEO to the person cleaning the hangars to the person cleaning the bathroom floors, with the same dignity, respect, and integrity that you would expect. The sky was never our limit. It's simply your new home. Go out there, lead from the heart, stay aware of the horizon, and as Vaughn always tells us, rise above. Congratulations, Vaughn class of 2026. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bragdon. That was awesome and inspiring. And the fact that you're a graduate is just the cherry on top. We are so, so proud of you. So proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for your contributions to this community. Okay, we will now begin the presentation of degrees. Woo-hoo! And we will begin with the Associate in Occupational Studies. Dr. Laverne will now present the candidates for their degrees.
Will all the candidates for the Associate in Occupational Studies please stand? Madam President, these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree as provided by the curricula of Vaughn College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughn College under the laws of the State of New York and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer upon you the degree of Associate in Occupational Studies with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Will the marshals please escort the members of the class of 2026 receiving an Associate in Occupational Studies degree to the platform to receive their academic hoods and diplomas. Kevin Collado. Nikandi Pierre. Adrian Alexander Kaba. Christian Morales. Larry Palomino. Joshua Tabachnik. McMillovan Meminai. Hamza Nadim Khan. Kayla Diana Miranda Kerr. MD Bilal Hossein. Cody Miller. Damian Orlando Maxwell. Mohammed Amin. John Tybrowski. Rafaela Naimi. Allison Gordon Miranda. Count Yunel Rodriguez Sayon. Elena Stephanie Mendoza. Kristen Jer Espinosa. Junior Espinal. Leonard Meyer. Malik Gaskin. Louis Andrew Morocho. Kenneth Vargas. Jose Manuel Gomez. Giovanni Perez Cepeda. Shamar Anthony Walton. Daniela Perez Hernandez. Brianna Moran Pena. Anaises Altagracia Rosario. Grace Nicole Hernandez. Bartos Savon. Justin Cabasa. Marcos Echevarria. Ibrahim Sahak. Martin Ahmed. Kasim Ahmed. Christian Singh. Arful Islam. Angel Diaz. Zachariah Dawau. Daniel Martinez Flores. Javid Enrique Gomero. Jahira Diaz Abreu. Tram Tran. Wilmer Guaman. Luis Ricardo Andaluz. Ma. Michael Anthony Reyes. Samuel Stephen Leon Tapia. Jocelyn Macero. Jorge Luis Rodriguez. Luis Carlos Tejeda Montero.
Jose David Rivera Aguilera.
Aguilera?
Yes.
Jose David Rivera Aguilera. Wilver Sanfli Mejia. Karen Rosario Cordero. Karen Rosie Cordero. Giovanni Robert Cuvis. Daniel Verachek. Ryan Bengari. Gibran Gohar. Anthony Singh. Kareem Henif Ryman. Eight Boubker.
Ryan Dautal.
Ryan Dautal. David Ram Singh. Kevin Nandalal. Devanand Juan. Lucas Ferreira. Michael Roldan. Quinn Cassidy Coifer. Johnny Linares. John Johan Kim. Yuri Viviana Preciado Castillo. Daniel Alejandro Suarez. John Paul Galindo. John Paul Galindo. Kemal C. Prasad. Carlos Romero. Darwin Patricio Ortiz Lara. Joma Madera. Brandon Baez. Jeremy Liam Lynch.
Mustafa Abdelgani.
Mustafa
Mustafa.
Mustafa
Yeah.
Abdelghani.
Yes, correct.
Okay, good. Mustafa Abdelghani. Twain. Malcolm. Yes. Twain Malcolm. Linton Lawrence. Bertram Lloyd Garner. Markland Patterson. Renee Isaiah Shumango. Anil Ram. Arwan Kumar Brijalal. Arwan Kumar Brijalal.
Mode Tanvir Kadri.
Mode Tanvir
Kadri.
Kadri. Kadri?
Yeah, Kadri.
Kadri. Mode Tanvir Kadri. Stokely? Stokely. William Stokely. Denny Ken Kem. Okay, good. Congrats. Denny Kem. Badasam. Bill Francis. Xavier Darrow Toussaint. Jeffrey Ryan Burton. Josiah Eliza Zapata.
Jamie Avila.
Jamie Avila.
Damien Stankiewicz.
Stankiewicz.
Yes.
Damian Stankiewicz.
Varun Sukdale.
Sukdale.
Yeah,
Varun Sukdale.
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 Yeah.
Varun Sukdale. Sukdale. Saviste Binolis. Kamoy Morris. Gabriel Santiago Cordero. Jose Encarnacion. Anthony Encarnacion. Xavier Cerbones. Esther Curasaris. Christian Espinal. Brian Suriel Jimenez. Erwin Peralta Frias. Ivan Alberto Yanfante Santana. Jake Brenner. Nicholas Eric Webb. Luan Pedro Cruz Garcia.
Joe Avila. Avila. And my cousin, you said his name correct.
Avila. I'll do it for you too.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Joe Avila.
All right. Edwin Ramiro Urquiles Viracocha.
Ujiles Uichocha.
Huiracocha.
What's that?
Huiracocha. The first name is right.
Huiracocha. We.
We.
Okay. Edwin Ramirez Urquiles Ricocha.
Jean Piero
Sakipuya. Juan Piero Sakipuya. Daniel Antonio Morris. Stephen Torres. Kelvin Garcia. Lily Joanna Valdez Romero. Oscar Aguirre. Nina Welpa.
That's good.
Elias? Nina Welpa. Elias Jesus Nina Welpa. Adrian Audi Luna. Brandon Matthew Nanan.
Marvin Los Cadet.
Marvin
Los Cadet.
Los Cadet.
Yes, Marvin Los Cadet.
Los Cadet.
Top diggity. Yay. Oh.
Morgan Los Cadet. Andres Sanhuesa.
Yeah, Sebastian Anderson.
Andre.
Yeah, Andres.
Sebastian Andre Sanhuesa. Terrence Clark. Sean Carlton James Antoine. Tina Singh. Matthew Camerlin Kearns. Ariel Ortiz.
Viviana Rodas.
Viviana Rodas.
Ashley Toledo.
Ashley Toledo. Jenny Martinez Guzman. Maximo Eduardo Muniz Becerril. Randolph Duran. Misael Castillo. Luis Eduardo Patino Jr. Frank Lanfranco.
Jorge Miguel Puchuela Jerez.
Puchuela Jerez, right?
Yes.
Jorge Miguel Puchuela Jerez.
It's Brandon Lucero.
Brandon Lucero.
Robinson Espinal. Yeah, Robinson Espinal.
Robinson Espinal. Reen Almonacay. Thank you.
Damir Rafikov.
Damir Rafikov. Great. Damir Rafikov.
Please be seated. Will all the candidates for the Associate and Applied Science degree please stand? I knew it was going to be a small group.
Madam President, these candidates have fulfilled all of the requirements for their degree as provided by the curricula of Vaughn College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughn College under the laws of the State of New York and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer upon you the Associate in Applied Science degree, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Will the marshals please escort The members of the class of 2026 receiving an Associate in Applied Science degree to the platform to receive their academic hoods and diplomas. Shivanand Sharma. Richard Cleveland. Anderson Ramirez. Josiah Clark. Cameron Flores. Mustafa Chabak. Amarni McKenzie. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree as provided by the curricula of Vaughn College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughn College under the laws of the State of New York and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degree, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Will the marshals please escort the members of the class of 2026 receiving a Bachelor of Science degree to the platform to receive their academic hoods and diplomas? Kenna Fullerton. Swan Tet. Romario Walker. Danielle Menor. Calvin Prieto. Rowan O'Brien. Fernando Saez III. William Wu Fang. Hong Ji Lin. Zahir Hanif. Ryan Kurkela. Ajwad Wahid. Ahmed Amir. Sadman Islam. Cuthbert Charles. Corey Heinlein. Declan Cohen. Declan Cohen. Sydney Barnes. Brandon Ben. Daniel Hernandez. Adam Marzak. Changan Zhang. Shaden Youssef. Afasham Chowdhury. Xavier Hogue. Congrats. Alaire Cunningham. Lawrence Soufant. Abdelrahman Analhas. Dominic Termine. Jefferson Carpio. Sukdandan. Mohammed Rafi. Ryan Norsha. Wanda Ureña. 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 Wanda Ureña. Ucasia Robinson. Mina Armenios. Mohammed Mubard. Ahmed Mohammed. Mohammed Abdelrahman.
That's right. Thank you.
Mohammed Abdelrahman. Samuel Garoka. Emmanuel Pena. Jesse Ismael Bonilla. Martin Martinez. Justin Rollins. Nia Newell. Cedric Green. Ian Chambers. Islam Ali Hassan. Charlie Guinansaka. Valentino McLeod. Elijah Kamari Drummond. Ashkenaz El Sayed. Ashmini Mathisen. Ivas Lopez. Fernanda Wutan. Mamadi Sano. Jonathan Simpson. Akash Sukdeo. Will all the candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree please stand? Madam President. Madam President, these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree as provided by the curricula of Vaughn College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughn College, under the laws of the State of New York, and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer on you the Master of Business Administration, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Will the marshals please escort the members of the class of 2026 receiving a Master's of Business Administration degree to the platform to receive their academic hoods and diplomas? Sergeant Hemi Pamels, U.S. Army retired. Janhua Zhang. Kevin Ferrara. Patrick John Burns.
As part of the academic traditions in which we are participating today, I ask that all graduates move their tassel from the right to the left. Will all the graduates please rise? Welcome to the fellowship of those who call themselves college graduates. You are here because you were committed to attaining your degree. You were able to achieve that goal with the support of your faculty, family, and friends. Graduates, I ask that you now please turn and applaud all of those who supported you in the pursuit of your degree. Please be seated. We love it. Makes the event so much more fun when the crowd is into it. Distinguished guests, trustees, family, and friends, thank you for your presence here today. To the graduates, a final word. As you leave, remember all that you have learned. The faculty has provided you with a superb education. Your classmates have taught you the need for teamwork, and the value of friendship. Today, you join the prestigious group of individuals who call themselves Vaughn College alumni. As alumni, we want you to continue to be involved in the life of the college. You are now an ambassador, and as such, you can share with others the value of the knowledge you have gained. We look forward to your contributions. Please connect with me on LinkedIn. That you will make to the future of this institution and the students who will come after you. Good luck, good health, and much happiness. Congratulations.
Vaughn College's commencement exercise is ended. Guests are requested to remain at their seats until the academic procession has withdrawn completely. The recessional begins with the platform party, followed by our distinguished faculty, master's, baccalaureate, and associate degree graduates. Congratulations, Vaughn College graduates of class of 2026. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's it.